Alto de l'Angliru, alternative name, La Gamonal, is a steep mountain road in Asturias, near La Vega-Riosa, in northern Spain. It is one of the most demanding climbs in professional road bicycle racing and is often used in the Vuelta a España stage race. Origins: the organizers of the Vuelta a España wanted a mountain to rival the Alto and Mont Ventoux in the Tour de France and the Mortirolo Pass in the Giro d'Italia, which would go on in 2003 to add one of the world's most demanding climbs, the Zoncolan, in an attempt to compete with the new Spanish climb. The Angliru was first included in 1999, on Stage 8 from Leon. José María Jiménez won after catching Pavel Tonkov a kilometre from the finish. He dedicated the win to Marco Pantani, disqualified from that year's Giro d'Italia, saying, "I dedicate it to Pantani by everything that he has suffered in this time." Details: the top of the climb is 1,573 meters, 5,161 feet, above sea level. The height difference is 1,266 meters, 4,154 feet. The climb is 12.5 kilometers, 7.8 miles, long, an average of 10.13%. It is near 24% at its steepest. The first 5 kilometers, 3.1 mile, are an average of 7.6%. Stiff but not over-demanding for world-class cyclists. The sixth kilometer lessens to 2.1% and has a short descent. The last half of the climb is more severe. From 6 kilometers to the summit, it averages 13.1%. The steepest part, the Guenales Cabes at 23.6%, is 3 kilometers, 1.9 miles, from the summit. There are 2 later ramps at 18% to 21%. Sources vary. Controversy: during Stage 15 in 2002, riders climbed the Angliru in rain. Team cars stalled on the steepest part, some unable to restart because their tires slipped on messages painted by fans. Riders were caught behind them and others had to ride with flat tires because mechanics could not reach them. David Miller crashed 3 times and protested by handing in his race number a meter from the line. The judges ruled he had not finished the stage and he left the race. He regretted his temper, he had been 9th, and apologized to his team. Opinions: the manager of the Kelme team, Vicente Belda, said, "What do they want? Blood. They ask us to stay clean and avoid doping and then they make the riders tackle this kind of barbarity." Patrice Halgand, a French rider, said the Union Cycliste Internationale had rules about the distance and frequency of races but not about hills. He said, "The rules haven't foreseen everything. The proof. I find it ridiculous to go looking for a hill on a narrow road, dangerous and winding. Because it's not like that you change the way a race develops. Cenest parcella qui va changer les données de la course." There are other cols than the Angliru to climb in the Vuelta. Differences in the riders would show just as well on a pass that's less steep and on a wider road. It would also be better for spectacle, because on the Angliru the guys go too pitifully for the climb to have any sporting interest. Even the winner goes up in slow motion. There's no attacking from front to rear. Everyone just gets up as best he can. The former climber Charlie Mottet approved the climb. He said, "I saw the climb of the Angliru and I thought it was good for cycling. I watched on television and saw a superb race. I am for these difficulties out of the normal, these extreme gradients. The steepness doesn't shock me because there is always a solution in choosing the right gears. The organizer should give an idea of what's needed in the race Bible. I would see it, as a former rider and organizer of the Dauphiné Libéré, as my duty. Stage winners and times." Juan Jose Cobo is alternately recorded as having a time of 43:53. Roberto Harris is alternately recorded as having a time of 43:57. See also: List of highest paved roads in Europe. List of mountain passes. Climb-by-bike.com. Information on and profile of the Angliru altimetry of the climb.